So right now we are joined by Meg Hoffman of Oxygen Fitness. Meg, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing? And where are you guys located?
We're on 22 Pine Street. We're right across the street from the train station and next to Mrs. Green's.
Now, it's a competitive business, I imagine. What sets you guys apart?
Well, I think from the very beginning we're locally owned. A lot of the instructors are also local as well, and you kind of get that vibe that we're more of a family. It's more about making sure a lot of our classes are based on the school schedule. When does East School start? When does West School start? Our holiday schedules are also kind of based on who's here, what's the vibe of the town. We're very much about all of our produce from our juice bar comes from Mrs. Green's. We really want to stay local and help the community as much as possible.
Now, Oxygen is still relatively new, opened in 2013.
Yes.
Why open in New Canaan?
The owners, predominantly, they're from New Canaan, and a lot of us were traveling to other towns. We were traveling to Darien, we were traveling to Westport to exercise, and that whole community, was traveling outside of our own town to exercise, and so we really wanted to bring it home and offer people the town of New Canaan, an opportunity to buy local, shop in town, stay here.
How does a fitness boutique maximize its exposure during an event such as the Village Fair and Sidewalk Sale?
So for the past couple of years, we're obviously not on Elm Street, on that main street. But Sarah Koch, the owner, and we were out with our juice bar samples, bringing some fresh grapefruit juice, some fresh green juice out, and passing out some free passes, and really kind of interacting. That's what we love to do, is to get the vibe and the feel of the town and kind of incorporate ourselves accordingly.
Now, what are your clients looking for? What's really popular right now that you guys offer?
So we just incorporated CrossFit. We've had a few classes there for the past year or so, but we've really kind of dove in head first in terms of that. So we've added a bunch more CrossFit classes, CrossFit New Canaan classes, which is something that I think, the men in this town and the women in this town are really craving. It's a hot new trend, and we're trying to stay on top of it.
It seems like the people who get into CrossFit get into CrossFit. Like there's nobody you got, I kind of dabble in. They're they are into CrossFit. Why do people get so wrapped up in it?
Because it's competitive, and you can compete with other people as well as yourself. And there's a lot of benchmark workouts that are indicative to, your own personal best, which is something that when you're in a group class is a lot more difficult to gauge. And this is real time. These are your weights, these are your times, that kind of thing. And people really like to push themselves, and then are able to, challenge themselves on a weekly basis, a daily basis.
Is that the hard part of staying with the workout standard, is people plateau or they don't have standards to measure themselves, and that fills that void?
I think that what makes people kind of plateau and maybe give up on their fitness routine is something that they're not passionate about, So if someone is asking me as a trainer, how can I stay with a fitness routine? I'm like, find something that you like. If you like to dance, dance. If you want to spin, spin. If you want to do yoga. But just to be moving and to be active and to find something that you want to genuinely get up and do every day is, I think, an important part of maximizing and continuing your fitness routine.
It's such a simple idea, and yet I've never thought about it that way. And I think you're causing me right now to rethink some things.
New customer, new
client. There we go. Come on down.
But it's true. You have to be passionate about it and stick with it.
Yeah, and how can people find out more about you guys?
So we have our website, oxygenfitnessct.com. We're also on Facebook, and we're now also on Instagram as well.
Nice.
We've yet to delve into Twitter, but I'm sure that's not too far behind. But lots of places to find us. And you can always drop by at 22 Pine Street in New Canaan.
Great. Meg Hoffman of Oxygen Fitness, thanks so much for coming on and talking with us.
Have a great day.
You too.
Wind picking up here a little bit, just a nice comfortable breeze. Temperature's actually down a degree to 75 according